still convinced the challenge is going to end due to me running something over. I'm going to forget. I'm going to get inattentive. And chipmunk or a bunny rabbit's going to jump under the wheels of the car. What I fear is a road I have to travel that has one of those animal swarms on it, where it's just a massive amount of flies and dragonflies and lemmings and so on. That would be pretty funny. So there's the gunfire. No surprise there. Fortunately, there are no trees near the walls. I can't chop a tree down to get entry. Don't have an ID card yet. I could C4 the back wall. That has variable results. It's a double thick wall, and I don't know how C4 is going to react with all this open space, so I wouldn't want to try that. I'm not in a big hurry to go into the lab anyway. I think that's going to be one of those last-ditch things. So let's roll back southwest. We'll kind of skim the top of the town here, and we'll see if we can make it down to this roadway. That's the important part. If we can't, we'll roll back up, and we'll try to cut through the corner here and go back. But we know we have a lab available, so yay us. I'm still not sure how I would deal with a lab with me not being able to kill anything. Can't shoot the turrets, can't shoot the bots, can't shoot the guards in the barracks, can't lead enemies into the goo pits. So, yeah. Not sure how much value I can squeeze out of the lab. We're not doing anything mutagen related this run. That's just no way possible we're going to be able to do that. And no way likely I see anyway. Stay away from me, fox. Alright, we've got a pretty good mix of commercial buildings to the north here. Unfortunately, that's a furniture store, not a bookstore. I still need to get access to a library. We haven't yet seen a spot where I think I can get to a library. No, not allowed to kill anything. If I killed the turret, it would show up on my kill list. So if it can show up on my kill list, I'm not allowed to. So nope, we're keeping that thing clear. The whole point of the exercise is to see what I can do without anything hitting that kill list. No exceptions. Not for this first attempt anyway. Later we can quibble. We can argue, we can bargain. I'll have my rules lawyers meet up with your rules lawyers, and they can hash out some acceptable alternatives. Let's see. Still couldn't quite see as far into the town as I was hoping. Hand drill. I was wondering what that was. There's a hunting supply store. Jackhammer from a subway would be nice. Pharmacy. We got a fair amount of medical items. I don't have Destragon, but it's almost impossible to get an infection unless you start with one when you're an advanced player. Super, super hard to get an infection. Barring the first 5 minutes of the game. Once you've got any medical gear at all, it's almost impossible to get an infection. Which is a little weird to me. I think that's something that might benefit a re-examination of the whole zombie infection stuff, because it's just literally it's impossible for a knowledgeable player to get the infection unless they start with it. A change to that whole system and process, I think, would be a good thing. reevaluation of it at least. You should always be in fear of the zombie infections. We got a pretty good look around that time. Hardware store. Small dump. What can I see at the dump? Hack Pro. Why? How come nobody has yet actually given a use to any of these damn USB drive software solutions? I mean, Hack Pro, yeah, used to be usable in vanilla for the control laptop, but I mean, the mathematics does nothing, the medical one does nothing. Why doesn't the medical one help out when programming for the auto dock? I mean, we've got the fancy auto dock, we got the fancy assistance nurse. If we're programming the damn auto dock, how come the stupid medical USB drive thing doesn't affect that in any way, shape, or form? Put a bonus on it. Put something on it. Give it a use. Other than just as a quest item, just a fetch quest, go here, get this. I mean, it should have some kind of actual use in-game. I mean, give Hack Pro like a bonus for using the Electro Hack, and have Hack Pro actually boost the Electro Hack success rate or something. I mean, there's lots of possibilities. Why are those not in-game yet? I've been mentioning those forever. Seems a little weird. Seems like a pretty easy one to do. Armored car. I think that's the first one of those we've seen. I haven't seen any of my favorite Humvees. Hey, look. Gun stores. Gun stores. Which kind of gun store? Did I get a look? I didn't. Oh, it's the. I hate that gun store. That's a terrible gun store. We're just going to mark that thing off. The only thing I care about, by the way, is if it's a gunsmith gun store. There are some tool possibilities in there that I would be mildly interested in. Alright, let's keep working our way around here. Stay away from me, zombies. At least so far I haven't had too many hunters and things like that that hop around. It's another word. Oh, god damn it, the forest is cutting me off. Alright, we're not going to be able to make that drive. There's no way that's going to let me through. So we're going to have to cut back north and hope we've got a gap in that one corner. Hey, a necromancer. One of the first of the higher end zombies we've seen. Yeah, it's going to cut me off. But yeah, we haven't seen too many of the hunters and such that hop around that could be problematic when I'm trying to drive. Alright, north we go. Time to head home. Sort our gear, figure things out, read a few more books, and gloat over the glorious, glorious barboot helmet and chainmail that we found. Oh, this poor pacifist he's loaded. Fortunately, there's not too much footwear that you can get that gives you benefits and protection like things like chainmail and the medieval gear. I guess we'll just stay on the road until we make the loop there, get all the way down to the dairy farm, and then we'll cut southwest from there, or southeast from there. Come up as a surplus on gas. We added to our gas quite a bit. Got our mirrors, so we got no blind spots. Picked up our armor, picked up welding, acetylene tanks, and acetylene torch. Unfortunately, still no mask. That's not my fault. I can't be blamed for the Migo bear action. Looks like the bear's actually either equal or outpacing the Migo anyway. That's not my fault. I don't accept blame for the Migo on bear action. But yeah, we can't use the acetylene torch yet. We gotta try to sneak into a garage and see if we can get a welding mask or... I can't kill firemen zombies, so... we either need to find some dead ones for a PBA mask for the glare protection, or welding goggles. So we're gonna have to put our new protection status to use here sometime. Head into town at night. Oh crap, it's full moon time. Oh, I didn't even notice the full moon snuck up on me. Zombie hunter! That's what I gotta avoid. I gotta avoid zombie hunters. They might leap in front of my vehicle and get run over. Yeah, I forgot. We spent a bunch of days sitting in the base reading, learning, and the full moon snuck up on me. We're missing out on the moon bonus rating. So it's going to be heading into town time. I got to make sure I take full advantage of this as much as possible. Ooh, I don't remember... oh, I do remember this one. We did loot this one. Yeah. Yeah, this is my prime, get the most important items during this full moon. Do not pass up your full moon opportunity. You got about 5-6 days of really good night vision. Alright, now we can cut. Mooses and Creks and Migos, oh my. Straight ahead of me, huh? That I probably haven't seen yet. Whoa. We got multiple Migos. Well, now we're down to one, I think. Yep. That is a big body site. Look at all those guns. So many of the guns. But you know what else is at the body site with guns? Absolutely nothing. It's just guns. Just guns. No armor. No nothing else. 5 M4A1s, an M110A1 with mods, and an M16A4. And not a damn other thing. So, not helpful. Not helpful. Who's winning the fight? Migo's getting his... well, Migo's giving pretty good. He's got a couple of soldiers damaged, but he's not going to win against that many. Yeah, pretty much nothing I can really do here. Normally, I'd be pretty happy to see this and get some guns and ammo and all that, but not for this run. Need me a science ID card so I can poke around in a lab and see if there's any way I can get some benefit out of it. It's going to depend mightily on the floor plan, the layout for the lab. Mightily. Alright, more of the easterly, less of the southerly. Alright, silly deer. Stop going directly away from me. Veer. I actually probably should let my driving skill go up a little bit so I can... nah, who are we kidding? I'm never going to drive fast enough where it's going to make a difference. Especially in this challenge. I was thinking I might need more control over braking and all that, but nah, it's not going to matter. My normal drives like grandma mode is just going to be exacerbated by this challenge's requirements. It's going to be drive like great grandma mode. Well, if you're able to see and click the button, that means that no, he has not. If he had already had it, you wouldn't have access to it. Well, that's not quite true. If the stream had reset... I don't think we've had a stream reset, but no, he hasn't had his Mega Biscuit today. Yeah, we'll just stop there. We're home. Alright, is it going to let me do an all drop of items again now, or is it going to get finicky about that move all key? What do you think? Going to let me do it this time? Hey, it did not. I don't know what it's deal with. Why? Is this a bug or is this intentional? That with all selected, you can't do the move all command anymore. It used to be, it didn't matter where the things were at around me, I would say all and give the move command for move all and they would all move to that space. But no, now I have to pick a specific space and then it'll work. So that moved everything from that one space, but it won't do it if I've got just the aim command. So I don't know if that was intentional or what. Or if it's a bug nobody's actually looked at. Alright, through the window, everything. Close the window. Move everything to that space. So yes, we have plate mail also. Can I wear plate mail on top of my chainmail? Plate? Holy crap. What else can I wear? I can wear my gis in addition to all my other armor? Sure, throw them on. Let's have a wearing things party. I can wear all my backpacks. I don't really want those. I can wear my elbow pads. I can wear my ballistic glasses. I can wear my safety glasses. I can wear my ski mask. But I won't. I can wear my hard leg guards. There we go. I can't fit the football helmet or the motorcycle boots. What's my encumbrance? What do you think? What do you want to guess? Oh, 100 torso? 120? Oh, it's only 58? Really? I'm kind of warm. Oh, well. Let's take a look. Chainmail, judo gi, karate gi, plate mail, and 2 backpacks. 58 encumbrance. What is my weight? Only 38 kilograms. Oh, it's kilograms. Ah! Well, I can see the 38 is pretty close to the 45. I'll just ignore that weird kg stuff and understand that I'm pretty close to my carry capacity. Lots of volume, of course. I agree. It seems like it should be a lot more, but it's stuff on different locations. It's not all torso, so there's only... I mean, it still does seem like it should be more. That's normal, that's normal, that's normal, and that's... Oh, okay, that's over, so that's outer layer. So the plate mail's not conflicting, so we're not getting the additional, but... Man, what's the base on plate mail? Base encumbrance is 20? Yeah, see, these are low encumbrance, so it's just the plate mail jacking the number up. I mean, this is 0. That's only 5, so these are next to nothing. And then that's 10. So yeah, that adds up correctly. I don't have that many items in the backpacks yet. So when the backpacks fill up and their encumbrance increases, then the number would go up a bit. But we're nowhere near the max encumbrance on the carries. But I could ditch both of those if I was in quote-unquote combat mode, but I'm not fighting anything. I just think it's funny. 2 gis, plate mail and chainmail. That's true. 20 is the poor fit, so... I don't think... What's it take to refit this thing? Plate armor. So, supposedly... So, can be reinforced, repaired with anything. Can be refitted. I'm gonna guess my tailoring of 5 is not gonna get the job done. Tailoring 5 with a bone... Oops. What was I? I was using a... Oh, I was using a wooden needle. So, wooden needle, tailoring 5. What do you think? I gotta reload it. Reload the wooden needle. Activate the wooden needle. Bar boot. Plate armor. Well, we got a chance, but we got a bigger chance of damaging it. So we need to raise our tailoring, and then we could improve the fit. So that's a possibility. That'll shave a fair amount off. Let's go ahead and get rid of a few things again. So I keep the chain and the barboot, get rid of the geese, and there's not really a reason to get rid of the karate gi. We'll keep the karate gi for now. Well, temperature might be a problem. Plate armor, safety glass, and probably the hard leg guards. Oops, I think I took off the wrong gi. Judo has the 5 encumbrance. I wanted the karate gi, not the judo gi. Zero encumbrance. I am getting the extra because of the normal slot for both of those. So, I could get rid of it. We'll go ahead for now, until we actually put it to a test. Yeah, we haven't found any. I've been looking for them. We haven't found any rollerblades yet. Rollerblades or Heelys would be acceptable. I refuse to dabble in that nightmare of an item called roller skates. Heelys and rollerblades, but neither one of them has shown up yet. Alright, what are my numbers at? 20 on the legs. I'm not real happy with 20 on the legs. And we've already got leg protection from the chainmail, so I don't need additional against standard damage. So I'd rather not take the movement point loss for not really getting much likely benefit from the protection factor. So definitely going to get rid of that. Probably the same answer goes for the hard arm guards, but I don't care about the arm encumbrance, so it's not affecting my movement rate. So that's the only reason we're keeping the arm guards and the elbow pads and all that. Speaking of which, man, our arms are stacked. Chainmail, arm guards, and elbow pads. Yeah, we're in just remarkably good protection shape. I'm gonna put that plate mail back on for a second. Where are you? I need to look at these numbers and the consequences. Head encumbrance, irrelevant. Alright, where's the plate mail? Chain mail, plate mail. So torso, arms, and legs. So our head is already ridiculously protected, so I don't care about that. Torso, arms, it is affecting my legs, so it instantly gives me 30 leg encumbrance. That's bad. That by itself is something that would affect me negatively. So I definitely would need to get the leg encumbrance down. 30 encumbrance on the legs. That is giving me +9. Ouch. That's a lot. That would concern me. And again, you have to ask yourself, how much protection do I need? And the answer in this case is not that much. You don't need that much protection. So if it were 100%, it would be a different answer. Or a different situation. But we'll reevaluate if I can get that refitted. For now, though, I think this is what we're going to roll in. So our chainmail with our backpacks. Our head, like I said, is ridiculously protected. Eyes, we'll have to... Oh yeah, the ballistic. I gotta get rid of those too. Get rid of the sunglasses. So the barboot helm is not affecting my eyes at all. But because these two are the same layer, we're getting a +2, so we're losing 7. But it doesn't seem to matter. If you lose 5, you're still going to lose the point of night vision. So the ballistic glasses will just have to come off at night, because otherwise I'll be cut down on my night vision. Alright, so how are we going to do this? I have not flipped my day-night cycle. It's 1800. We're not tired yet. Now, what I need to do is I need to take a break. We're 4.5 hours in. It's kind of snuck up on me when we were traveling. I need to go take a break. So let me go do that, and then we will continue our adventures. Get back with you folks here in just a few. Okay, let's get back to it. So, it occurred to me, somebody asked earlier about Zombie Dog's biscuit. Mega Biscuit. Oh, I missed it. Zombie Dog, hey buddy. Oh, he's right here. Yes, I know. There you go, buddy. Come on, take your Mega Biscuit. Don't nibble on it. Alright, Zombie Dog's taken care of. He's wandered off to take care of it in the hallway. Alright, make sure I checked everything else here. Howdy, Deranged Optician. Thanks for resubbing. 10 months. Alright, could I survive getting hit by a car? It depends on how fast the car's going. Everything about vehicle damage is about speed. I mean, I've demonstrated for folks that a solar car can kill a skeletal juggernaut if you hit it at high enough speed, which is around, I don't know, 40, 50 miles per hour, whatever that converts to in that crazy metric system. So yeah, it's all about speed. So I think we're done dancing around this, unless somebody else has a recommendation. I think this is what we're going to go with. I'm mildly tempted to drop a backpack, but then I say, why bother? I'm already 0 dodge, and that's really all it's affecting. Oh, 1.2 dodge. Look at that. We are a dodge master. So yeah, I don't see a reason for that. What books did we bring back? We now have options. Oh, we definitely need to do unarmed combat. We didn't really add all that much, unfortunately. So we can get our fab up by sitting here, but I don't want to lose my moon bonus, so we're not going to spend time reading. Reading is the thing you do when you don't have a gigantic night vision moon bonus, so we need to put ourselves at risk now that we've got some really good protection value. That's what we're going to do. So we're at 106 cost for movement, which is just fine. Yeah, look at that extensive mod list. Gaze upon my massive mod list and despair. Alright, so my night vision here in the cabin during the day somehow is 3 with my eyewear. Oh, Cataclysm lighting system, don't you ever change. Just be incredibly inconsistent so we can never really figure you out. Are there any pacifist weapons? Nope, tasers don't work. Tasers cause torso damage. They go straight to the heart. I've used tasers to kill predators before. So, tasers do not just stun, they actually do damage and can kill. Closest thing to pacifist weapons that I can think of would be flashbang grenades, smoke grenades, things like that. I could get behind those. I left behind those other grenades we saw earlier, the gas ones, because I don't really care about that. But flashbang grenades would be acceptable. I can see a use for those, and those, as far as I know, don't do any damage. They just cause stunned effects and things like that. It is the newest experimental. I always play experimental. And I always update right before the this live stream. So we are on 11131. That was the most recent experimental right before I went live. You can always check the settings command, it'll tell you. Like so. Experimental build 11131. Okay, so it's going to be dark soon. We need to take advantage of it now before we lose the moon bonus. So what do you think? Where should I go? Should I go to the necropolis? Go loot the necropolis? That would be such a terrible idea. And I can't get to it because we think, we're not sure, we think there's a military roadblock on this side of this bridge. We got up onto the bridge, drove up onto the first space, and heard gunfire over here. And I couldn't quite tell. The bridge is so short, and the approach is so short here, I didn't want to actually drive across to find out, because I didn't want to get insta-shot. So, but it's just long enough that we couldn't walk along the banks and still see across. So we're not 100% sure. It's possible there's a lab underneath the land area over here that we were hearing a turret from, but I couldn't take the risk. But this is a necropolis. So I haven't seen one during my normal map running around here in the last challenge or two, but that is absolutely the necropolis. But we have no business there. And even worse, it's a necropolis with an attached acid anthill. Talk about a nightmare. That is some nasty stuff there. So we're not going that way. We have south as an option. I could roll south back to the area we had scouted before. We know this house is fairly good and easy for us to get into to use as an initial approach base. I could go house to house and then scuttle across the road to the garage. We need welding gear, or welding mask, or welding goggles. We've got an acetylene torch, but I don't have glare protection to be able to use it. I need mostly a library. We didn't find any libraries anywhere close, and I haven't been able to get far enough into the town to get a good look at this area in the daylight to map it in. I still might be able to drive around and then do this, kind of loop around, depending on how the forests look. So it's possible I could scuttle around. Actually, we got daylight now. Huh. Because if I could circumvent this place and get it all filled in, that would vastly change my plans. Maybe we can hop in the car and run down there real fast. The other options are way the hell up north. We got that place, but it's all residential on this side, and there's not much I need from residential anymore. Way over there, same kind of a problem. And we got this one, Gosnold. Gosnold is actually the best of the ones that I know about, but it's a bit of a trip to get back there. It's where we just came from. But we got a pharmacy, we've got a hardware store where we could get some useful stuff. A hunting supply store, but it's locked, so I either have to drive a vehicle into it to open it up, or some other answer, and that's going to be tough. Driving vehicles in the dark, that's not going to happen, essentially. I'm not going to get into the hunting supply store. And unfortunately, all the brown V's are furniture stores that we can see. So no bookstores, no libraries in sight here either. I don't think I need a pharmacy, and the chances of a hardware store having something are going to be strong enough to warrant us going over there. So I think we're going to go down south. So let's load up some more gear. We'll head south now while we've got daylight. We'll try to circumnavigate the city to fill it in with my map. If we can't do that for some reason, or we get stopped from doing it, we'll pull back and we'll just hang out in the field like we did last time. And then when the sun goes down, we'll make our march into town. So I had stuff in the vehicle. Now I need to take stuff again. Don't have charges for it yet. Shouldn't need my toolbox for anything. I'll leave all the tools here. Clothes, not worried about. I've got plenty of carry capacity. A little bit of food. Actually, that's not really necessary either. This is going to be a pretty quick trip. I'll just tank up while we're here, and then we'll easily be able to get food and water when we're running through the houses down there, so I'm not worried about that. Medical items. I do want to grab at least a couple of medical items, just in case. I guess I don't really need that much. So, let's grab the IFAK. Don't need gas, that's not a priority. I've got the crowbar. Got the flashlight. I need to switch the battery out on the flashlight, so Come here, you. Reload to a fresh battery. And we've got some basic gear. We got antiseptic. We got the small bandages. I don't have regular bandages. So the IFAK will take care of that. Plenty of space. I think that's it. I think we're good. That's part of the IFAK. Don't need to take my wooden needle. Or my bathroom scale. We already determined that I am normal in all measurement systems. Okay, let's have some unhappy making rations. I'm not worried about skill ups between now and then, so the droid value doesn't concern me. We'll fill our belly with those. Wait a short bit. I'm still hydrated, huh? This list got a lot longer. So, I mean, just that small amount of looting we did when we were running around brought this back. And notice, most of it's sealed fresh. I guess we should eat some bacon and stuff, but, I mean, we got weeks. There's just so much food in the world when you first start, without advanced evolution or late start time frames. Alright, where's my water? Sure, that one's fine. Good enough. Let's take off. Hey, we got a radio? We don't. Oh, we do have a radio. Cool. We'll listen to the stereo. That'll offset my protein ration negative morale, right? We gotta go that way first. So if anybody's watching is new to Cataclysm, or you've played it for a while, if you have any questions about the game, or what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, feel free to ask in chat. Big part of what I do is help new players, or educate players on the gameplay. So don't feel like you're interrupting if you have questions, or are curious about something. Especially when I'm doing stuff like this. I have plenty of time to chat while I'm driving. I am destroying the wood ash. As long as wood ash doesn't show up on my kill list, I don't care. And keep going straight south, pretty much. Batwing zombie. Holster, arm warmers, a whole lot of ammo. Uh-oh, worm sign? Yep, there's a worm. Worm right there. See the divots are appearing behind me. Yep, there's a third one. Shai Hulud is coming for me. I know everything about installing mods other than the ones included. I just tend not to use them. You don't really win at Cataclysm. Nobody wins Cataclysm. You play until you die or you get bored, but there is no victory condition. So it's once you get past the early stages of learning the game and you can survive regularly, then you got to find your own fun. You got to find challenges and find things to do. Luckily, there is a massive amount of that kind of thing available. So you won't get bored anytime soon. And if you're ever looking for ideas on challenges, just look at the first 5 minutes of any of my challenge series over on YouTube, and you'll get the details on the challenge I'm attempting, and the theme I'm using, and special rules I might be using, and you can get ideas that way on things to try. I have no idea what the medieval mod has, by the way, so there is medieval gear in the base game, and a lot of the stuff from mods you might see has been incorporated into the main game already. A tremendous number of the mods a while back were obsoleted, were tagged and flagged as obsolete because nobody was maintaining them. So, if you use the launcher, the fact that the launcher shows mods does not necessarily mean the mods are going to work in the game, or that anybody's paying attention to them and fixing them. So you want to be a little cautious about that. But I just makes my head explode when this is a true story. On Discord, I don't know, a week and a half ago. Look at all the Migos in the electrical center up there. I know we got a tower, a Migo tower off to the right here, but there's like 3-4 Migos up here in this electrical grid. That's kind of weird. But yeah, true story. Somebody on one of the CDA Discords, their first question was, how do I launch the game? Followed a few minutes later by, how do I install all the mods? And it just makes my brain explode. Why the hell do you need mods for a game that you can play for literally years and not see all the base content? Why? That just makes me crazy. Let's mod the game before we understand even what the mods do, or have any good feel for what the changes might incur. Whatever, play however you want, but that just makes me chuckle every time I see stuff like that. Let's mod the game we haven't even played yet. Under the misapprehension that mods are just, always good things. If it's got a mod, you must install it, because it must be good, right? No, that's not the way it works. Alright, so we did have a narrow little section here. We were able to go around. We didn't learn much more about our area. Still haven't accidentally run anything over. I don't believe there's a medieval times mod, but I could be wrong. That basically converts it into a medieval era simulator. I don't pay a lot of attention to those kinds of mods. I pretty much stick to the vanilla game. I'll play Magicalism mod every once in a while, and that's really about it. I've tried Arcana once or twice in the past. Way back when I would do PKR, PK's reimagining or rebalancing, whatever it was. But I've never bothered with Crazy Cataclysm. I've never bothered with Cata++. I've never bothered with Aftershock. None of that stuff. Ambulances, ooh, short fire truck. So that's the fire engine I was expecting to see earlier with the Taylor or the turnout gear in it. Right there. I am trying to decide. I have no need of turnout gear anytime in the near future, given the proficiency system. That's nice. We got another evac shelter. We can go grab some first aid kits, and we have an option for scouting from. Still no libraries or bookstores in what I can see of the city of Adams. I'm going to roll straight forward to the evac, see what that is, then we're coming back. We'll work our way down this side. So, don't get me wrong, I got nothing personally against mods. Mods can be great. It just puzzles me that people would mod a game without understanding the game first. I mean, if there was something broken that a mod fixed, directly and specifically, maybe. But content mods or big game-changing mods, you'd think you'd want to know what you were changing by running the mods. So, this one's a broken or looted one. We don't care. Where's all my protein bars? I need another 40,000 protein bars. Hey, only 3? What's up with that? Only 2?